This is the Godox V1, a flash that came out a few years back and kind of got overshadowed by the newer models. But the Godox V1 is one of the most solid, reliable flashes Godox ever made. It's built like a tank, works every time, and honestly, it still holds on its own today. It's very reliable, and I like to use it all the time. When you pair it with the new iT30 Pro trigger, it feels like it just came back from a tech rehab. With the help of this little iT30 Pro, you can now control the V1 with a more modern interface, and it improves your experience on how you control the V1. I'm taking this combo out to do some portraits. I'm going to shoot with both Canon and Fuji system because a little bit different. And trust me, the results will make you think twice before trying to upgrade your gear. V1 still rocks, still very good choice. The TTL works really good with any camera system. Because we like our viewers and our subscribers, we're going to have a giveaway. I got two brand new iT30 Pros, one for Sony and one for Fuji, and I will give it to some of you guys. Godox reached out to us for this review, and they offer to give these flashes for our viewers because we always want to give back to our little community. To enter, just like the video, drop a comment with your camera brand below and subscribe to the channel. That will help us a lot. I'm gonna announce the winners in the community tab, but you don't have to send any money. We're gonna pay for shipping, handling, and everything. Be aware of fake accounts. I will never ask you for contacts or money, something, to send some money via WhatsApp or any other apps or comments. Winners will only be announced here on the community tab by me. So if somebody is asking to send any money, they are fake accounts, so don't send any. We are paying for shipping and handling, so you get the iT30 for free. Now back to the business. Before we head out, let's see how we can pair these two lights together so we don't waste any time on location. Pairing is very easy. Just match the channel on both the trigger and the flash. Assign a group to your flash to be able to control it from your trigger. All support high-speed sync, TTL, and remote power control, so no more running back and forth to the light. Setting up these two flashes is very easy. I'm using the Fastbox, which is very easy to deploy. Has a magnetic attachment for the flash, and also I'm gonna secure very easy. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna start shooting with the Fuji system because it's a little bit different. We have Lydia. Have this nice location. It's very hard to find a location where there's no noise pollution. We're gonna have Leo holding up the flash. I want to make sure that is on a slave mode. Yes, it's a quarter power, but we're gonna override it with the iT30 Pro. This is a very quick setup. I have the V1 with this angular Fastbox, 24 inches, and I have the iT30 on the camera. The V1 has enough power to shoot in situation. It's super bright right now, and I'm shooting in high-speed sync at ISO 100, but I'm still at shutter speed 1/5000 of a second at 1.6. So I just want to darken the background. I want to darken the sky to get a nice dramatic exposure. I have the iT30 on the camera, and both flashes are on TTL. I have the iT30 at no exposure compensation, and also I don't have exposure compensation on the V1. The beauty of this setup is you have some feel from the iT30 from a camera feel, which makes a big difference. Also, the flash being close to the lens, it has a nice exposure just by itself because the flash is very close to the lens. You have something very similar to what you get with the a ring flash. It's not the same because you don't have the light wrapping around, but with the flash so close to the lens, you have a better overall look than when you have a full size flash on camera because it's a little bit higher. It aims down to your subject, and it's just a different look. Is why the iT30 looks so good when you have it on the camera and everybody is raving about it. Having Lydia backlit, and I have a little bit of feel from the camera, open up the shadows, and also with V1 here to the side at 45 degrees with this two diffusion layers on the softbox, I can have some nice exposure on Lydia's face. I'm shooting with the Fuji H2 with the Viltrox 30 millimeters, 13 millimeters lens. Super wide angle because I want to add a little bit of the location. Also, it's a tricky exposure because Lydia is on a full white outfit and kind of like it can fool the TTL. But I'm trying to check the exposure on TTL with these flashes and tricky light situation. So she's backlit with a white outfit is really hard for any system. I want to see how it works. On the Fuji, Sony, in Nikon, any other system, you can control the iT30, the one on camera, straight from the back screen. You don't have that possibility on the Canon system. I don't know why. Shooting at high-speed sync with these two flashes is just a joy. I have the flash pretty close to Lydia because I'm shooting at super high-speed sync at 6400. The light is super bright and I want to have a nice transition on her face, and I also want to have that high key look with a very dramatic sky in the back. I have the iT30 Pro on the camera. It just fell in on the shadow side, and I have both flashes on TTL, don't have to think too much, and I'm getting a super nice and contrasty images. It's very easy to control the V1 from the iT30 because you have as just a nice touch screen. Right away, I can make adjustments on both flashes, and you don't have to deal with that dated interface on the back of the V1. Now I'm shooting with the Canon system, so I have the iT30 for Canon. I have the Canon R5 Mark II with the 70-200mm lens, and I have the V1 for Canon and the same angular Fastbox 24 inches. It's a very tricky situation because she's in white, the car is in white, and I'm trying to see how TTL works in a situation like this when you have a bunch of the areas in the picture is super bright. I'm shooting at ISO 100, I'm 640 shutter speed at 2.8, so I'm high-speed sync. I need to stay fairly close because the iT30 will not be able to illuminate the Lydia from here, but let's see how the TTL works in a situation like this. So a lot of the area in the picture is bright, and the TTL works extremely well because the exposure is right on the money and it's not getting fooled by the all this super bright area. I'm gonna shoot a close-up, very close, to make sure that the iT30 Pro are gonna reach Lydia and fill in the shadows. It's super windy. I hope my flash was not gonna fall off. I'll take a nice picture. We have a dark interior and super bright car and clothes, and TTL is still working really, really good for this tricky situation. I'm really impressed how we were able to revamp the V1 just with the iT30 Pro, because basically you can control it with a more modern interface. That is the bottom line. We are shooting all the way to the sunset right now. I'm waiting for the light to go a little bit lower to get a little bit more color in the sky. I'm shooting against the sun and I switch from TTL to manual. I'm really surprised how everything works so nice because I'm commanding everything from my iT30. I'm switching from different shoot mode, from TTL to manual, adjusting the light. Because the light is changing all the time, I have to make adjustment every few minutes. It's a joy. I got this extender to have the flash of the camera a little bit more because I'm shooting with a 35mm lens. I have to use the hood and I cannot cast shadow on Lydia, especially with white clothes. We're gonna show right away. You don't have to buy new equipment. If you have some of the old one, try to revamp it. The iT30 is very affordable. is not very expensive, and having this flash on camera makes a big difference. If you have the V1, it's no-brainer to get the little iT30, and you can have two lights set up. Also, being outdoors, I'm using the ambient light as a third light, so you have some separation, some feel, you know, and you get some a little bit more polished images for your clients. With the use of the iT30, you can revamp all your old flashes, and I think it's enjoyable photo shoot all the time when everything is easy to control. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please check out my channel for more lighting tutorials and gear reviews. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.